Hi, Jim Miner here with Ball & Miner CPAs. In the earlier videos, we showed you how to set up the sales tax items and record the sale. Now we need to know how to pay the tax. This video will take you step by step through that process. Now let's look at paying the sales tax in QuickBooks. So the first thing we'll do is go up to Reports, down to Vendors and Payables, then to our Sales Tax Liability Report, and it should default to last month for us, and make sure that the cash button, toggle button, is checked. We'll say OK, bring up that report, and we'll note our total sales, and we'll put that on the North Carolina Department of Revenue sales tax form, and I have a blank one here that we'll use to follow along. Now we'll make a note of our exempt sales and our total taxable sales, and we'll enter those on the form. Now we'll go back over and our total receipts for state sales tax purposes. And the related tax collected. And then we'll scroll down to our 2% county rate. Now here we have two counties where 2% tax was collected. So add together the taxable sales and total tax for those two counties and put them on the appropriate line. Of course, that total sales number is $4,600, and our total tax is $92. Then we have to find the counties with 2.25% tax collected, enter the total sales and tax collected there. And then finally, we'll handle our transit rate tax, which, if you remember, was a component of our Durham sales tax. And you enter the related sales and tax. Then we'll add all the tax lines together. And we'll enter that on line 13 to begin with. And again on our total tax line, and then finally on our total due, since none of the other fields apply. Now the sales tax form is complete. Now that we've calculated the sales tax due, we need to let the state know how the county portion is broken down. To do that, we'll use Form E-536, which is also available as a link on our website. Now we'll go back to the sales tax report in QuickBooks. And the first county we see is Durham. And they had a 2.25% rate, and we collected $4.50. We'll go down to our sales tax form, find Durham, and enter our $4.50 in the 2.25% rate field. Go back to QuickBooks. Our next county is Johnston. They had a 2% rate, and we collected $80. So a page down, we'll find Johnston and enter our $80 in the 2% rate field. Back again to QuickBooks, and you'll see the next tax we have is our transit tax, and we collected $1 there. Now if you remember with our transit tax, that was part of our Durham total sales tax. So we'll go up here, find our transit tax column related to Durham, enter our dollar sale. Back to QuickBooks, and our last county tax breakdown is for Wake with a 2% rate where we collected $12. So we'll page down, find Wake County, and enter our $12. Now that both of the required sales tax forms are complete, we'll go over creating the sales tax check in QuickBooks. So now to pay the sales tax, we'll go to Vendors, Sales Tax, then Pay Sales Tax, and you can see all our sales tax items are present. We'll click on Pay All Tax, and it'll create one check for us. You can see that amount it's creating is the same amount we had on the sales tax form. Okay, so let's make it a little easier to access your sales tax report. So with your sales tax report pulled up, go to View and Add Sales Tax Liability to Icon Bar. Then just select whatever icon looks pretty to you. And say OK. Then go ahead and close out the report. Now go up to your icon bar and scroll down, and you'll see that sales tax liability report, and it'll always default to last month for you. Pull it up, and there it is. Now the last thing we'll work on is printing the check that we created to pay that sales tax. So we'll go to File, Print Forms, choose Checks, and then the appropriate company bank account that you use to pay that check, and you can see it sitting there. Make sure you have your appropriate check number assigned. Say OK. Select your printer, and you're ready to go. This change to the North Carolina tax law is very complex. These videos cannot adequately address all those complexities. Please contact us or your tax professional for a more detailed discussion of how these changes affect you and your business.